Of course, windmills did not cause a blackout. The blackout, as I've said many times, was caused by a storm breaching transmission lines. That's perfectly obvious, and that's the only point that was made. However, the introduction of a massive amount of wind energy and so variable renewable energy made the South Australian grid very vulnerable.
What happened in September and the subsequent blackouts in South Australia in December, January and just last week all related to the failure of planning in South Australia by the high uptake of intermittent sources of power, particularly wind and solar. So my point is that the Labor Party in South Australia and federally can't escape that fact that their system has become a lot more vulnerable by virtue of the fact that they haven't planned for the difficult issues involved in integrating renewables into the system.
This is not an issue about renewables good or bad, or coal good or bad for that matter. It's about competence. Labor has been complacent, lazy, incompetent and negligent in allowing this drive towards more renewables without putting in place the storage. I've set out a roadmap to secure our energy future, which includes all technologies. I've got ARENA and the Clean Energy Finance Corporation cracking to start identifying and supporting storage projects. We have got so little storage, energy storage in Australia.
His only plan, the only thing he's talked about over the course of this period of an enveloping energy crisis, is to build new coal-fired power generation, in spite of the fact that every expert and every person from the electricity industry says that that is simply unrealistic.
There's only 3 significant pumped hydro storage facilities in Australia, and yet we're introducing all of this renewable energy. And what do you need if you've got a variable source of energy? You need storage. Have you heard the Labor Party talking about that? Have they done anything to advance it? Well, my government is.
It's time for a mature discussion about how we build a policy for the future and get away from the sort of hysterical campaign against renewable energy.